when you come, or tell me more how you come to this conclusion that Neti Neti is only the starting point. That you have to do that
Right.
and then
Right. So
continue.
this is what my teacher taught me. Uh, and Neti Neti is just the beginning. First, you tell yourself that this is not you. That is just step one. Also, it is not for everyone. This knowledge is not supposed. It's not meant for everyone.
Mm,
But for those who it is meant for, I hope those persons are watching this.
right.
That
So Neti
you
Neti
start with
only
this is
tells
not me.
you what you're not, but it
Yeah.
will never
This
tell you what you are.
so Niti Niti has to evolve.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Otherwise, the means will become the end,
Right.
and that is where you will be stuck. And when the means becomes the end, that is where the problem is. The means has to be the means, and then you have to leave it and use another means, and then use another means. So Niti Niti is also one of those means. And then Niti Niti evolves. I mean, this is not me, has to evolve into I am this that I cannot experience, which is also kind of, not me.
Mm-hmm.
I am this, but I cannot experience it.
Right.
So you have to tell yourself mentally that I am that.
Mm.
When you tell yourself that I am that, which is not this, that is step two.
Right.
And then the final step, which is, actually the final step, which is very hard to get to, it is not easy. That everything is me. Sarvam Brahmamayam. That
Right.
everything is Brahman. That is the final
Yeah.
step. Let's not get to
Right.
that. Let's just stick to Neti Neti for starters. That this is not me. That is for sure. This is not me. That is just the beginning. Later
Right.
stages, this also becomes me. Annam Brahmeti Vyajanath. This body is also Brahma. Then
Right.
mind
We're
is also Brahma.
talking
Then
Vedanta
prana is also Brahma.
philosophy here. And
Yeah.
um, I find it really compelling. And then because, usually when you start on a journey of self-discovery, um, I wouldn't say most start with the neti neti. I think this is an Indian thing. Uh, the Western society wouldn't know too much about this meditation, and I don't think they would go this way. Um, just from within themselves. There had to be like some kind of teaching to find that way. And I think the usual Western would go and say, all right, we know from philosophy like Descartes, I am that I when I think. Yeah. And they would go from there, and that's also how I started it. I would go from like I am my reactions. Yeah, because this is my animal part. I cannot, put it aside. I am a monkey still, and I have my facial expressions, my mimic, and my expressions with my hands and everything, and I cannot control it really well. No, and then you would go,
Mm.
I'm also, I have emotions, so I am emotions. They would go this way. They would start with a way that they would skip nitty nitty basically and straight go to what I am. But as Descartes mentioned in our Western world and in the very materialistic but also very uh, in the headspace society, where there's not a lot of connection anymore to nature and to the roots. Um, they would stop at I am when I think or what because I think. And I think like Eastern philosophy goes further, like Buddha or whatever, like Vedanta. And it goes this ultimate finest step, like you say. that I am the essence of the thinking, I am consciousness, or the essence of consciousness. And then you have a consciousness as well. And there's an essence. And this is an unchangeable thing. Like we both have this essence inside, so we both are this essence. And then we conclude that just we are. And that's it. It's also the Gnostic way, know thyself, realize thyself. I think it's very important in our times, very confusing and informationally overloaded times, to discover what you are, and with that you will easily find your way in this life, I guess, as well.
Mama Ashram, I am happy and free. Let's talk about deep shit, just you and me.